I'm filming in my kitchen because I'm just gonna make coffee. There's no one here, but if it like cuts off abruptly, it's probably because like someone walked in and I'll like finish up my room or whatever. Yeah, I don't have like anything planned for this video. I'm kind of like, I slept really badly and I was feeling like really sick this morning, so I didn't really get like a chance. Like I was gonna do like a nice video, but I didn't really get like a chance to do that. So I'm like up, but I have like work to do, so this is gonna be like probably like quick and like not super planned, but it's okay. Let me just show you this coffee machine. It's like whack-a-doodle-doo. Let me get the coffee. Okay. This is how you do. I don't know if you've ever used one of these, but it's the only kind we have, so to kind of know how to use, but it took me like ages to figure out how to use it. So like this is the bottom part, and you put the water in here, and then this part you put the coffee into. You put, oh gosh, we're almost out of coffee. This part goes into this part. And you put the coffee into that. That's 2 scoops. Almost out of coffee. Whoops. Oh, also my hair looks gross. I haven't showered in like a week. Like legit. Like no joke. I haven't showered in like a week. It's disgusting. I'm like afraid. Okay. We have like beans in here to grind, so I'm like not using all the coffee. Yeah, no, it's pretty disgusting. I haven't showered in like a week. Yeah, it's gross. I'm gonna shower tonight. I was gonna shower this morning, but then I like didn't, whatever. I always make my coffee with like cinnamon, because you know, I'm like not a huge fan of coffee, so I take like a tablespoon, I guess, of cinnamon and like, oh, that's too much. Not a tablespoon, like half a tablespoon of cinnamon and just like put it on top there. It's the same like consistency as coffee, so it doesn't like mess up your machine or anything. Like it doesn't like clog it or make it weird, but it makes the coffee taste like cinnamony and it's really good. So like this weird thing, you have like the bottom, and then I have my coffee and cinnamon in here, and then I put this on top and I screw it in. I think these are called like Italian coffee makers or like Italian espresso makers. And you just put it on the stove. And then it like boils, sort of. And like the coffee, like the water evaporates, I think, like through the coffee, maybe, and like, or like it boils up through the coffee and like comes out through a spout on like in the inside of the top. Can you see that? It like comes through this little spout. It's super weird. Oh no, upside down. Okay. But yeah, your video last week was very stressful to start out, but I'm really glad that like talking to the camera like helped you kind of like, oh, what the fuck is on my tip? Looks like there's something on my titty, right? It was really like nice to see how like kind of like talking to the camera, you were like calming down, and that was like really good. And by the end of the video, I was feeling like better about it, especially because I knew like watching the video, like if I had watched the video before it was all like moved and stuff, I would have been like probably like really stressed out too. But I like knew, at least when I was watching that video, I was like, okay, like you're moved, everything's like good, we're all good, nothing to be like stressed out about anymore. Like this is past, and like hopefully that is like gone. That is what I'm like hoping for. I'm hoping that like you get like a chance to break to like have a break for like 2 seconds. My dog. Like 2 seconds and just like have like a chill before, like, I know you guys are going away, which is like a break, but it's also like lots of like energy or whatever. So like I hope you get some like time to chill. And it looks like I'm gonna be moving too, so that's weird. Hopefully I won't be as stressed as you were. I have a lot of things though. I'm gonna like try and like gradually like go through all my like shit. Like maybe during reading week I'm gonna like go through my like shit in the attic. I don't know. But yeah, there wasn't a lot. Oh, it was like so like weird seeing you go through all this like stuff yesterday. Like even sorry, not yesterday. Like on the video, because like some of the stuff too. Like when you were like going through your thing, it had like the name like Elizabeth on it. Like I saw that paper. I remember that paper from when we moved out of your like mom's house, because I like found it in a weird like a weird like passport holder, and I'm like, what is this? And you were like, oh my god, this was like my old papers, and you were like, what the shit? So I'm like, I remember those, and like all your like weird old clothes and stuff. Look at this blood orange. Look at it. It's confusing to me. Our blood orange sorbet is so like, it's more like sour than an orange. But for me, like, blood oranges are like sweeter and like less acidic. So it's like weird, because I'm not a big fan of the blood orange sorbet. It's like too sour for me. And it's too like acidic. It makes my stomach hurt. But I really like blood oranges. Like they're really good. But yeah, it was just like interesting to see that video. And then to go and like see your like all your stuff, like all your old things. Like it's just weird, you know. But I guess like I'm gonna be doing that too, like going through all this old stuff I didn't even know I had, like cleaning it out. I mean, I did that sort of like yesterday. Yesterday was Monday, and I didn't really want to like do my work. I was like, ugh, so I took like an hour and a half to like clean my bookshelf, and I got it down, because usually I have my whole big bookshelf, and then my small bookshelf, and then like 3 other shelves just like full of books, and then I had like 3 stacks of books like on the floor. But now it's down to just the big bookshelf and the small bookshelf, and there's even like empty spaces for more books, and there's nothing on the floor or anything. So I'm pretty pleased about that. And I threw out like, not threw out, we were like donating. Actually, it's like so sad. Oh, my hand. Because it's like raining today, but the donation people are coming, so this is why like we did it yesterday. You can see like this whole like area. There's like boxes and boxes of like books from like the attic. I don't know like how to like show a good like angle, but there's like so many books, and like these books are mine, obviously. But I had like 2 or 3 boxes, and I didn't throw out like all my childhood books. Like I threw out the ones that didn't have like a super like, the ones that I could remember like my mom reading to me and me really liking, and like me wanting to like remember in case like anyone I know has like a kid or something. Oh, look, it's being sprouting. It smells like cinnamon. Woo! Yeah, the books that I wanted to like, I don't know, like remember the title of, or like remember, like I might want to like go look through, or like whatever. If like my friend gets a kid, I might want to like hold on to them so I remember the title. I don't know. I'm just like, so like my favorite like kids books I still kept, and some of them I still read. But some of them it was like hard for me to give up. Like Junie B. Jones, I have like 20 plus Junie B. Jones books, and I haven't read them in years. But my grandma used to read them to me. Like we would sit on my bed and she would read me Junie B. And then we would like, we had this story, and I can't remember what the cat was called. I think it was called Marmalade. And it wasn't like a book or anything. She just like made it up, and I made them up. But we would like sit on my bed, or we would sit on her bed when we were in PEI, and she would tell me stories about this cat. I think it was Marmalade. It was this like ginger cat, and it would get into all these adventures. She would just like tell all the stories to me. And I like, that's the kind of thing like I wish Like, I wish I had that, like, as a book, so I could, like, look at that and, like, remember that. But I don't, because it was just, like, her, like, saying it, you know what I mean? But, so, like, the Judy B, like, I remember her reading those to me, and so I almost kept on to them, but they take up, like, so much space, and I'm like, I haven't read these in goddamn years, and there's some, like, little girl who can just, like, get all these books and, like, have, like, her grandma read them to her, or, like, a little boy, or, like, whatever. So, like, did you hear that? It, like, shot all this steam out. I think I didn't put enough water in that. Because it didn't look like it should be done. Sorry. Give me a heart attack. I'm sorry, this video is like, doesn't have any like cohesion. I didn't really have anything like else to like comment on for your last video. I mean, like, it was, I was upset to see you upset, but I was like glad that like having you like be able to like talk and like just like sort it out was like good, and like it's a good now, like knowing how it ended up, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, they made like no coffee. Like, all the water is left in here. I fucked something up. Oh, I think I put it on the, like, espresso. I don't know, it, like, makes espresso and I don't know how it does. Maybe I put too much coffee in there? Look, it, like, felt like none. What? And there's, like, water in here. All the water's supposed to be, like, dissolved. I promise I do this, like, all the time and it always works. I don't know, that's, like, making noises that are scaring me. I think I'm still hungry. I don't really have any, like, food, though. Usually I just leave it, because there's no water in there, and then, like, the coffee is just kind of like a puck. But I, like, don't trust this. What the fuck did I do? Dude! Honestly, it's just because I'm, like, showing, like, this has never happened before. You know those things where you're like, no, I promise, like, I can, it's like if you're drawing and someone's, like, behind you, and I'm like, no, I promise I'm a good drawer, I promise, and then someone's standing behind you and you, like, forget how to draw, like, a face. And you're like, never mind, actually. Just shoot me. I think I gotta deal. It's still like coming out. I'm so confused. Maybe I put too much coffee in there. Yeah, I'm sorry about this video. I'm sorry about this. Next week I have like a good video planned, I hope. I had this idea like a couple weeks ago and I was like saving it for my reading week because I thought it might be like a little bit like longer and take more work. So I've been saving it, but I think I will do it next week. So hopefully that is good. Hopefully that makes up for this. And this, I think it's the last video, my last video in February. That doesn't really mean anything. Like, February is just a month. I don't know. Feb/February. I should have drawn more gay ladies, I guess, but that, like, I kind of do that all the time anyway, right? So, it's not really, like, new. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know when we're gonna, like, start moving or, like, when I should start packing, but, like, I should probably, like, I don't even know. I don't know. Yeah. This is an unsatisfying video. I'm gonna go, like, poke at this because I can't figure out what went wrong. I think I need to, like, take it apart. Maybe I'll put, like, the water in here. Because this, like, it's coffee. It's, like, thick, though. It's, like, very thick. I did something wrong. Anyway, I am looking forward to seeing your video on Sunday. Hopefully it's cool and happy and chill and in your new house, and hopefully you're feeling better. But if you're not, that's also totally valid, and you're totally allowed to not be okay, even if people are saying you should be okay, because like even if nothing is going wrong, you are still allowed to feel not okay. This is a weird video. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go. I love you. I'll see you sometime on the weekend, maybe? I think we're watching Riverdale this weekend. Then you guys are leaving? I don't really know the like timeline. I'll see you soon, I hope, before you leave. Or I'll call you before you leave, if I don't see you. I love you, and yeah, outie.